sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 To appreciate all that is vacant, it's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent, I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Hello, everybody. All four of us. Hello. Thank you for joining me if you are here. How are you guys? Cheese and Tea Marie, I think you're the only ones here right now. Hello, guys. How are you? Welcome to my second channel. It's just a little one, so we might not get too busy in here tonight, but I want to start getting some content on this channel. So, first of all, give me 1 second because I just have to go let my dog in. She's outside barking her ass off. So, give me 2 seconds here. Alrighty. Okay, so 2 weeks enough. Absolutely. I always said that doesn't matter to me. I love hanging out with you guys, no matter how many of you there are. So, Okay, so I wanted to tonight go over this twin flames thing. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but on Netflix, aka Divine Masculine. Yes. AKA me, divine feminine. So, anyways, oh my gosh, this is this crazy stuff. Crazy stuff, you guys. Like I was quite shocked. I watched most of the documentary, anyways. Like was on in my house all day long, so I mean, a little parts in here, there and there, I may have missed. But holy fuck, you guys. Like, there is a problem with this gentleman and his wife. There really is. Hi, Tracy. You want to watch it? Yeah, maybe. Yes, it's quite incredible, and I mean, it's also very unique. Like, I mean, he's definitely running his own little cult. Absolutely. He says that he's not, and his wife says they're not, or whatever. But no, it's a fucking cult. It really is. So actually, I came across this one video here that I thought that we would have to look at because they say it's not for money. It's all about love, and it's all about, you know what I mean? All about the happiness and all about the love and everything. But I came across this video here, and this is a tour of his house. So I don't know. It seems to me, I mean, it's quite amazing how cult leaders seem to have quite a bit of money, and they do nothing but, just preach their preach to people. So it's I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, cheese, I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Yes. So anyways, this is a video by Dick Wolf, I think it is. Yes. I just wanted to make sure I had his last name right because it's pretty tiny when I'm looking at it on the screen here. So this is a video by Dick Wolf, and he actually does quite a bit of coverage on this twin flames. Yeah, pyramid scheme and MLM. It's insane. It's insane. So basically what this guy does is he sells his preachings, I guess you could say, type of thing, right? You take his courses and you do blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. But this one has a little bit of a twist because it includes like an LGBTQ slash transgender twist to it. It's kind of fucked up if you ask me. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So I'm not monetized, so I hope I don't get copyrighted or whatever. Because I have a whole bunch of stuff on this, and I don't know who would approve me showing or not. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna go for it and see what happens. So yes, I'll start with this video here, and this is, like I said, a video, and he gives a tour of his home that he lives in. So let's have a look at that. I thought it'd be a good way to start to see proof that this gentleman is definitely raking in the cash. So yeah.
Today we're gonna do a little bit of math, but first I'm gonna give you a brief little walk around of my new place. No one's seen it really yet, and just a little preface to all this. This house is not in order in a way that I would say I feel pleased with yet. A lot of it is in order the way I bought it, which is the previous owners, but it's getting there, and takes some time to get a house the way you like it. This is my pool, my slide, my little hot tub, and we've got a little waterfall. We haven't really furnished it yet, but we're gonna make it real nice. This is my house. This is the back of it. It's a pretty sweet spot. I'm gonna show you this because I want to show you just how within reach something like this is for you as an ascension coach. You know, as an ascension coach, you can make way more than a surgeon does per hour. I'll show you how through a little bit of math. We got these nice flowers are popping off. It's a good life. This is oh, my garage is open. Shouldn't be, but it is. Got a couple cars in here. You may recognize the Porsche and good old Corvette. It's looking good. I got a 3-car garage and thinking about building another 3-car garage to mirror this bad boy. Well, let's close this up. Just a brief tour. It's not going to be an extensive tour or anything like that.
Geez, I'm not sure. Does he have more than one house? I mean, I did a bit of research on this, and like I said, I watched the documentary and stuff like that, but I haven't like dug really deep in, you know. So, he has 2 different houses. It wouldn't surprise me, that's for sure. So,
This is Deanna's car, and
you probably know more about him than I do.
Little basketball court / motor court, and it's a little bright out here, so I'm making squinty faces. We got a nice little lawn here. It's all organic, and over here, if you know, it's a lavender. Not a.
Did he just say we have a lawn out here and it's all organic? Lawn is usually organic, is it not? I don't know. Sorry. I just got that and I was like, what the fuck?
Not a lavender, oh, Colby's gonna kick me in the butt. So will Charlie, apparently. We're not having him in this video. There's a little view. You can see, oh, there's a lake. Where's the lake? There's a lake. It's very nice. Nice little lake view. There's the front of my house. It's pretty sweet.
Like, oh my God, like, look at that house, eh? This young guy who's not really done nothing but throw his preachings out there and have people pay him. Oh my Lord, it's crazy. That's a big ass house, you know? Crazy.
I was looking out the window. I don't know if you can see him. Just do a brief tour. Just a brief tour. Here's my front porch. Here is this is my office here, and there's Charlie over there. Don't worry, I'm coming inside, buddy. Lunchroom, little sitting area out front, and I'm sure you remember these, at least with the sound. Little tour. Don't be upset or jealous, because you're gonna find out how easy this is for you. You could have this too. Oh, this is my office here.
Yeah, because you grift people, I guess.
I was doing some calculations for y'all.
This guy is a big ass grifter.
This is how much house you could afford. Almost a $700,000 house with 50 grand down, and that'd just be with just taking. That's just 36 clients. I'll show you how the math works out. You're gonna be blown away by this math. Hey, buddy, here's our buddy. Little T-Fast mascot. Show the camera. Good. So onward we go.
Yeah, I'm not jealous at all
You
either.
recognize those too, don't you? Those plaques. There's stuff down here. Here's the team. What I'm making right now is really not that much
Just
compared
give
to
an
what
idea.
you could be making. Y'all look at me and you're like, he's so fucking stupid rich, but like, I'm not actually like, killing it, because you ain't killing it yet. That's the point. So we got a staircase up, same thing, staircase down. Let me check in with Shaleia here and see what we can do. Oh, there's so many places to go in this house. 7,300 square feet. This is our beauty room. Shaleia's makeup, my lifting equipment. We got a secondary bathtub up here. Look at this. You could fit like 15 children in here. It's actually a mini pool. It's massive. And let's check and see if it. Shaleia, not here. I can show you my bedroom, master bedroom. There's a big, squishy master bedroom, fireplace everywhere. That's a king size bed. It's a nice place, and we got a nice master bath here. Then we're gonna talk. Literally didn't need to flip it around.
Oh, it goes into seminar mode.
We got some numbers here. Charles, you coming, man? You come with me?
Right? She's like 7,300 square feet. Like, who the fuck needs that much room, right? Really, honestly. I don't understand why you would need 7,300 square feet just to live in. Like, I don't know. I don't got it. My house is about 2,000 square feet. And it's plenty of room for us. I'm good. I'm good. KCG, hello. I'm glad that you're feeling better. And no worry about it. Don't you just go back there go back into the, you're not blue? What the fuck? Okay. Hang on a second. Let me look. You should be blue, girl. You should be blue. You are not blue. Oh, hang on. I gotta like sign in. Hang on a second, girl. I got you. I got you. I don't know why you're not blue. You should be. Oh, you know why, KCG? I know why you're not blue. Because this is my crime channel. This is my basically a detective channel, and that's why you're not blue. But just hang on. Yes, this is a different channel. So, but hang on there, baby girl. There you go. You should be blue now. You should be blue now. So yes. Okay, let's listen to a little bit what he's going to say here after his like little tour going on. And then we will definitely go into like really who this guy is and what is he about.
So let's talk a session coaching. First of all, I've got 2 numbers here, and these are premium numbers.
I'm sorry it's quiet. I don't know if it's quiet for you guys, but it is definitely for me. I'm having a hard time hearing it. So, but I can't really. Oh, maybe I'll put closed captioning on, and we will. Yeah, that's all right. And we will be able to see that on closed captioning instead because no worries, KCG. I appreciate you. I appreciate you listening in, and I certainly hope you feel better soon. I sure do. So, okay, here we go. Yes.
Numbers for you if you're at pretty much the top of your game, and I've seen you charge. A lot of you charge more than this. All right, lie down, pal. Lie down. Yeah, we're good. Everyone knows you're there. It's a good spot. Seen some of y'all charge more than this. So we've only got 2 different options, and I know you guys sell readings and stuff like that. 2 different options for selling stuff for your business. An hour of coaching I've got listed as $80 an hour, and I've got $200 per group coaching spot, and I'm assuming that's for every 4 weeks, and then these are going to be 90-minute slots. So if you're working, if you got you're working 6 days a week, 6 hours a day, and that's 36 weekly clients. You're going to make $2,880 a week, $2,880 a week. Hold on now. 36 clients, 6 days a week, 6 hours a day. That's not bad. Well, I'm going to close this door. It gets a little loud here. Not that loud, but...
Right, he does. He claims to be the second coming of Christ. Absolutely. Okay, so this one is where he's just talking about like money and stuff. So I don't want to like get too far into that until I actually like really kind of introduce who this guy is. Okay, so I have this video here, and It is called episode 1, introduction, introducing the twin flames universe. So let's have a look at this one here, and I think that this one is gonna like really. Then he's gonna take half. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. Insane. So let's watch this and see. This is a video by Wandry. They are a pretty big channel, 100,000 subscribers. So I hope that they don't, strike me or whatever. I mean, it is what it is, right? So, oops, hang on. I did that backwards. I'm not monetized over here, so I think I probably should be okay. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so like I said, this is an episode 1 introducing the twin flame universe, and what the twin flames is they claim it's a husband and a wife, and I think more so a husband that like controls everything, and they claim to be able to teach you, eternal love, to find your quote unquote twin flame, or in other words, soulmate. And they have really kind of come up with this whole grifty thing, but it goes a little bit deeper than that. It goes into a gender assignment, like sex change operations, questioning who you are on the word of somebody else. I mean, it's fucking crazy, you guys. It really is crazy. So let's get into this one here and have a listen. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. I see that we have 11 here. So if you're in the bushes, come on in and just say hello for a minute. Just so I know that you're watching. And I appreciate all you being here. All right, let's get into this here.
Join Wondery Plus in Apple Podcasts or the Wondery app to listen to twin of people milled around waiting. An average hotel meeting room.
Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to... fuck things up, I guess. Shit.
Brown hair was shoulder length.
Yeah, okay. I apologize. I'm just trying to get like past the introduction there. But I don't...
It was July 2019, Toronto.
Okay.
An average hotel meeting room. Beige carpet, rows of gray chairs, a platform at the front. Dozens of people milled around waiting. Among them was Victoria Bonilla.
This was my first time meeting anybody from this group. And it was such an interesting experience because everybody was so awkward.
People gathered in groups. Some fumbled through small talk. Others stared at their phones.
Or you'd see the occasional one person standing there just kind of looking around and smiling, not really knowing what to do. And I was like, well, this is weird.
But then the atmosphere changed. It was time.
So everybody wanted to sit up front. So it was kind of like, oh, we got to, grab the best seats we can.
All eyes turned to the entrance. People craned and stretched, desperate to see.
So the doors opened.
And a young couple walked in.
They walk up the aisle and they walk to the stage and everybody's cheering and just standing and clapping and crying. I was just like, I had chills.
A man stepped onto the stage. He was in his early 30s. His wavy brown hair was shoulder length. He wore designer ripped jeans and a suit jacket. The woman took her place next to him, dressed in a t-shirt, fitted pants, high heels, and makeup. The man raised his arms.
Welcome back to the very first juicy Twin Flames Universe Ascension Workshop.
Jeff and Shaleia had arrived. The room was buzzing with excitement. This was the first time many in the audience had ever seen the couple in real life.
We're starting right here. And if you don't know where to find your good, it's within yourself. Within. I have it. You have it. We all have it. If you've never seen it, hi. Here it is.
On stage, Shaleia beamed at Jeff.
You'll get used to me.
Right. She is 80% women. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Scary too, right? I mean, he calls himself a polygamist. So, he wants, more than one wife and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I watched a live today that was like, what the fuck? Anyways. It's very true. 80% women. Obviously they attract them the most, I guess.
I have.
Jeff smiled. The audience was eating out of their hands. As the speech neared its climax, Jeff closed his eyes, suddenly serious.
I'll give you the tools, if you haven't received them already, to feel good anytime you feel bad. Isn't that powerful? To be able to feel good anytime you want. And then when you feel the good thing, it can manifest as good things. Like your twin flame, in harmonious union.
He promised to give the audience a secret. The secret of finding your twin flame. The perfect partner. Soulmate. The ultimate lover. But that wasn't all he promised that weekend. He was going to show them how to get the perfect career. A beautiful home, a fat bank account, a Corvette.
All of it is yours. Everything you desire. Follow me. Follow me.
I just kind of remember feeling, I don't want to say I felt high, but for lack of, I was just like, this is, wow, like I just feel like I'm in another dimension right now.
You too can have your twin flame.
You've never heard polygamy mentioned. Okay, that could be something else that I watched today. That might have been something else I watched because I was like, back and forth between a bunch of stuff and working around my house doing this thing. So yeah, okay, I probably intertwined two stories. You've never heard of polygamy. Okay. Thanks, cheese. Let's keep going with this.
You too can have harmonious union forever. Join us. Thank you and take care.
Thank you, everyone.
The audience was on their feet. Victoria was among them.
And I was just like, this is such a momentous occasion for me. Like, this is such a breakthrough. And I'm like, oh my God, the miracle's going to happen any day now. I'm like, this is it.
No one in that room could have predicted what Jeff's promises really meant.
I didn't suspect what would come months later. I had no inkling.
That there were people in that room, people she knew, who would soon find themselves grappling with just how badly they wanted that true love Jeff promised, and how far they were willing to go to get it.
And that's the question right there. How far are they willing to go to get it? And how influential is this guy and his wife on your life? That's what I don't, with me, it's hard to understand. Because I've never been there, I guess, and I've never been involved in something like that. But for me, it's hard to understand how cults work, how these cults are able to convince these people that they know the way, or that they can help them, or that they can, change their life and make it better and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm like with this guy, it goes all the fucking way. He goes very far into conforming you into something that you never thought that you would ever be. And it's scary. It's very, very scary. Hey, kid, how are you? I was just mentioning that with this twin flames thing, I think that he mentioned polygamy, but then I was like, oh, maybe it's like some other live that I watched today, and that would have been your live. Girl, that was fucking insane, but very good. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Seriously. And if you don't mind, I would love to review your live that you did. Just, holy fuck. Sorry for my bad language, but boy, I was blown away today. Like literally blown away. mouth open, you know. What am I watching? So, of course I can. Okay, thank you. Awesome. That wasn't, oh my goodness. I hope you were able to do a follow-up. I hope you're able to do a follow-up with that. I can look for Kit's link. Absolutely. Give me a second here. Okay. Absolutely. I mean, wow. I had a follow-up. Okay, cool. Awesome. I think you did mention that at the end there that you were gonna follow up with them. So scary. It really is actually scary. Okay, here is Kit's channel, you guys. Oh, where's the little share thing? Over here. Share channel. Okay, just give me just a second here, you guys, and I will have. All right, that should work for Kit's channel. I hope. Maybe not. Did that work, Cheese? I don't think that worked. It doesn't show blue for me. It's not. It doesn't show a link. Hang on here. This will work. Okay. There you go. That one will work. There we go. Awesome. I will delete this other one. There you go. That's Kit's channel. So anybody that's here, go on over and give her a sub. Give her a sub because she's amazing. She's amazing. She's so funny. She does parodies. Make sure you guys check out like her shorts and stuff like that. Oh my God, she's so fucking funny. Seriously. Okay, so let's keep going with this here. I did speed it up. If it's too fast, just let me know, you guys, and I'll slow it down. So let's keep going with this weird stuff here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kit, you're sweet too, darling. I appreciate you because I think you shared my link as well. So your parodies that's what brought me to you, is your parodies, because I just found you not that long ago. And it was like a Betty parody that you did. It's like, fuck. I was like, I need this girl in my life. So yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that I found you because you're so funny. So, and I look forward to your other channel too. Conversations, is that what it is? Conversations with the Killer, I think it's called. And I'm really excited to see some content on there. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for that. So, and yes, Kit, this is my friend Cheese. He's one of my best friends on here, so he's an awesome guy. So, okay, let's keep going and listen up here. So
I had to follow what they told me to do. They knew best.
You gotta do it. Like, don't be a little pussy. Don't be a little bitch. That wife is the one that's in the way.
You're gonna have to completely submit to me and give me your complete and utter obedience.
I no longer knew who I was. I was spiraling.
They were the Master Christ, and they were the King and Queen of Heaven, and that we were going to help them bring heaven on earth. If I don't get out, I'm gonna die.
Everything inside. Follow me. Follow me.
From Wondery, I'm Stephanie Beatriz, and this is Twin Flames.
I'm glad the link worked. I deleted the other one, I think.
How do we do love?
Or was it floating
Like
around?
romantic love, I mean. Seems like kind of a silly question on the surface. But not so long ago, I had just gotten out of a relationship that lasted nearly 10 years, and I was in a tailspin grappling with this question. I knew I wanted big love story love in my life. I wanted to get married and have a family. I wanted a partner who would support me and understand me and make me laugh. Someone to go through this life with, shoulder to shoulder, us against the world. And I wanted to be that partner to somebody. But my faith was shaken. I just spent a third of my life with someone who I thought was the one. They weren't. And I was getting to be of an age. And all my friends were getting engaged, and I didn't even know where to begin. How do I do? Angie was scrolling through YouTube. And that's when she came across a video of a young couple.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Shaleia.
And today we're here to talk to you about something very special.
They were just like an average couple. I guess they were probably in their 20s.
And his name is Jeff Ayan, Ayan. And her name, she goes by Shaleia, but her real name is actually Megan. I'm not sure about her last name, but her real name is actually Megan. But he gave her the name Shaleia, I think. And that happens quite often in this. People get new names, identities, all kinds of shit. It's crazy, you guys. We'll see how this goes a little bit more. This isn't quite the documentary I thought that it was. But we'll keep going just a little bit here. So, yes, it absolutely is a cult. Yes, absolutely. She's a twin. It's pretty sad, actually.
At the time, just really young and sweet. I kind of like them.
And there were two words that stood out.
Your twin flame is your ultimate lover, your best friend, your other half, the other component of your soul, your divine complement.
Twin flames. The idea that two people share a deep connection, or even that they're two parts of the same soul.
We're not unique in being in a twin flame union, and you can do it too. It's just a choice.
The existence of twin flames wasn't a new idea. There were plenty of online psychics and YouTube tarot personalities who had talked about the concept. An instant recognition, followed by an intense and often tumultuous connection. Many claim that having a twin flame was a rare occurrence. Angie
Cheese, yeah, I kind of picked up on that too. Yeah, she's just as guilty as him. Absolutely.
had come across this couple's videos before. But this time, Jeff and Shaleia's unique take on love really hit her.
This is not a fantasy. God created you to be with your twin flame. You were created together at the same moment. It's not some special thing.
Not only is every single person created with a twin flame, but they are destined to find and achieve perfect union with that unique and special person.
Here's the secret. Everyone has a twin flame. Yes, you have a twin flame who you're designed for.
You don't need to settle. And when it comes to your twin flame union, this is the person that you're meant to be with for all of eternity. And to be without your twin flame is suffering.
That described how Angie was feeling exactly. Without Ron, she felt she was suffering.
You know, as I was watching their videos and just really
See, and that's really sad, right? Because I mean, this guy, obviously, and his wife, obviously, you know, picked up or realized, you know, I mean, it's just kind of, people know, right? When you prey on somebody's emotions, you know, when you prey on their if they say low self-esteem, loneliness, distance from their family or you know, things like that, like just in general, you know, like they prey on these people that are just seeking just a little bit of help, you know, just or some advice or, you know, something like that, you know, and they prey on these people. And it includes, in my mind, includes brainwashing and manipulation and all that kind of stuff. It's so insane. It's so insane.
resonating more and more and more with them.
For the first time in a long time, Angie felt like she had some understanding of what was going on between her and Ron, and like she had some hope.
I felt very, very strongly that Ron is my twin flame.
People and clients keep coming back to us again and again and again and again because they get results with our work. And you can too if you apply it.
Jeff and Shaleia said, if you desire to be with your twin.
Jeez. See, that's your problem though. You go for the bonfires instead of just a little flicker of a flame, you know? It's those bonfires that are burning your ass. Oh my God, you slut.
Your twin flame, you will be with your twin flame if you do this. And this thing is so bloody easy. Anybody can do it. Like, they guaranteed it. They guaranteed you will be with your twin flame. And that's what I was looking for because it had been so complicated for me up until this point.
Jeff and Shaleia's classes weren't cheap, like over $2,000 a year, not cheap. But Angie scraped together all she could, and she signed up. The classes happened over online video every Sunday night, 7 p.m. There are no recordings of her first classes, but a later one shows how Jeff and Shaleia diagnosed Angie's problem.
Welcome back to Twin Flame Ascension School. I'm so excited for our class today.
As usual, Angie saw her face pop up on screen, the lower row of a Google Hangout with 11 other classmates. Jeff's smiling face was front and center.
We got some great content to move through and great love to discuss and healing to be had and wisdom to be shared and blocks to be cleared and love to be experienced.
And expressed.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
He was sitting next to Shaleia in front of a grand brick fireplace, the usual backdrop for the Twin Flames classes, with their golden doodle occasionally jumping into the shot. Eventually, it was Angie's turn to speak. She filled them in on the whole Ron situation. Jeff butted in.
Can I help you here? Can I help you here? Sure. Good.
He said the problem was not out there. It was within herself.
And go back to your inner work. Because that's what's going to bring you progress. That's what's going to help you put one.
And immediately, right? Immediately just digs right into her and, immediately just like takes the shot. It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely blank slate. Yes. They actually push people to stalk to the point of going to jail. Yes. And one self-delete. Absolutely. Oh, I get it. Never trust anyone that says they're your twin flame soulmate. Call you an empath. You're a sucker. I know the whole script. Yeah. Exactly. I'm an empath too. I don't know.
Put one foot in front of the other and actually resolve this. You have to go within and change it within. Really, we promise you, it's never outside of you. It's never over there. You don't have to accept that as reality and accept that as how things are going to be. You do the inner work to resolve it.
But Angie was still confused. What was stopping them from getting together?
And I keep thinking, okay, I make progress, and then it just keeps coming up. I'm like, what the hell?
Then Shaleia spoke up.
The majority of your core blocks with your twin flame have pretty much everything to do with your femininity.
That struck a chord with Angie. Her cancer treatment had taken a heavy toll on her. She lost her hair, had a hysterectomy. She was feeling disconnected from her body, from her identity as a woman.
There's nothing wrong with expressing beauty through femininity, and that it's not inappropriate.
Jeff had no doubts. Reconnecting with her femininity would solve all of Angie's problems. It would draw Ron to her.
Because literally, once you clear all that, that's all the blocks you have to your twin flame.
So you think this is my biggest block?
Literally, that's it.
Angie thought over their advice. The problem sounded simple enough, but the solution, changing her appearance, behavior, how she thought about herself, it was a tall order.
I've always been like kind of tomboyish. I never resonated with what my girlfriends were into. I was just someone who just threw on some eyeliner in the morning and ran out the door.
But if it would help her win Ron over, Angie was determined to try. She started small, jewelry. She put on earrings for the first time in years. She bought pretty, funky, fun wigs while her hair grew back. Then she worked her way up to painting her nails, wearing makeup.
I started like wearing bright red lipstick and doing my hair up really pretty, wearing dresses.
The transformation was striking. She'd started getting compliments. For the first time in years, Angie felt pretty.
I really did start to really become attracted to myself and really see that I was actually a very beautiful woman.
With Jeff and Shaleia's help, Angie was reconnecting with her femininity. Now it was time for the next stage of their plan. It had been a few months since Ron had seen Angie. He'd been away at college. But then, he told her, he was moving back to town. It was time for Angie to claim her man. And it wasn't long before she had the perfect opportunity.
Wow.
Hey, it's Stephanie, your host here on Twin Flames. When Article showed up as a sponsor on our show, I got so excited because I was already a customer. Article is the easiest way to make your space look beautiful. They have the most stunning.
After, let's get together.
Angie knew Ron's birthday was coming up. And so she worked up the courage and she sent him a text.
I said, well, have your birthday like with your family, but I'm claiming you the day after. Let's get together and we'll go on a picnic or something like that.
Then she waited.
I'm claiming you the day after. Oh my God. What are you going to claim me?
He came back and said his family had like a little cottage at the lake. Let's go to like my family's cottage instead.
Ron wanted to hang out with her. Alone. In the weeks that followed, Angie racked her brain and scoured the internet, trying to find the just right thing for Ron's birthday present. Eventually, she found it.
I bought him like a pair of earrings I thought were perfect because they were like the twins.
Ron was a Gemini, but also...
because, twin flames.
Naturally. The morning after his birthday, she baked a sweet little cake and packed a perfect picnic.
I'd made fried chicken and mac and cheese, and I knew he loved Doritos and pineapple. Like I put a lot of love, like you can taste the love in my food.
And she spent every moment that she had that day making sure she looked as beautiful and special as the spread she prepared for him.
I had like lotioned myself up from head to toe with perfume. And I had this wig on that was red and black. Looked really awesome. Bought like fancy underwear.
She arrived at the cabin around noon. As she pulled up, she could see Ron waiting at the door. She got out of the car, her hands full with the gifts and the cake. Ron came out to meet her.
I looked really, really good. And he looked like a complete slob. His hair looked greasy. He looked rough and tired, and he was wearing like ripped up, like dirty clothes.
Even so, she was looking forward to their day together. Ron helped carry the picnic and presents into the cabin. He loved the gifts and the food. He dug in immediately.
He practically ate the whole cake by himself.
Angie took in her
Okay, yeah, fancy underwear. Yeah. I'm gonna switch it up because like I think this is like I mean I get this. It's kind of putting me to sleep. So let me check what else I have here. I'm trying to find Cheese. You sent me something and give me a second, you guys, and let me go back into my email. I thought I opened it. I know I opened it. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna switch it up a little bit. My friend Cheesy Cheese sent me this link for this video here, and I think it might be a little bit more upbeat. I felt like we were watching like a Hallmark movie of the week or something. So I hope you guys don't mind me changing, but that was kind of putting me to sleep. And this story is like it's way more like jaw dropping and oh my god, what? Than we were watching in there. So yeah, that was not very good. Okay, so this is a video. I will put the link in the description, and this is by Sherry Lynn Dale. Okay, so you guys make sure that you go and give them a watch and a like over there. Okay, here is the link for the video that we are going to watch right now. So let's check this one out, and it is just over an hour. Oh, it's almost 2 hours. We might not get through this whole thing. I don't want to be on this too long because I am going live later tonight on my other channel. So this one is long but really informative. Yeah, we'll definitely go through it and check it out for sure. What did I put on for speed here? Well, we'll do 1.5 just to start off with. So yes. Hi, Healing Time. How are you? The Simon does. You like Sherry and her storytelling? Awesome. I've subbed to her channel now, so I look forward to seeing more stuff by her. So for sure, yes. Okay, let's get into this one, you guys.
We need to talk. Holy crap! It has been a minute since I've been in a rabbit.
Okay, I like her already. Okay, because she's like, we need to talk. Holy crap! Right? That's my kind of girl. Really is.
Hole of rage. But that's where I've been the last week and a bit, and we're gonna get into it. But if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. I am Sherilyn Dale. I'm so glad you found me. Over here on my channel, we generally talk about true crime sprinkled in with some conspiracy theories, cults, problematic scammers, which today's case I think embodies like the majority of those subjects. So yeah, if that resonates with you, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe. I have a new video for you every week, usually 2 to 3 videos a week. All right, we're gonna get right into it because there is a lot. Before we do, I do have a quick message about our sponsor for you. Thank you to my friends over at Valessa for not only sponsoring to look for a documentary, and I come across a documentary called Desperately Seeking Soulmates, Escaping Twin Flames.
She's live and funny. Oh, good. Awesome. I have not seen this documentary here, Desperately Seeking Soulmates. I have not seen that one, and that one's over on Prime, Amazon Prime. If you guys have it at all or whatever, then go have a look at that one too if you're able to. I will definitely watch it. I haven't seen that one yet, so I watched the one that was on Netflix today. So you have a choice.
universe. I'm like, okay, let's just give this a try for a little bit of background ambiance. Let's just say the Lego house didn't get finished. I could not turn away from what I was watching, listening to, and I was just even more baffled by the conclusion of it all. And so when the documentary ended, that's when I delved into the rabbit hole. Been there ever since, still there. All right, a couple shout outs though before we get started. Alice Hines did an amazing piece for Vanity Fair about this, in my opinion, cult that we're going to talk about today. That I think is what the catalyst for the documentary was. And then also when I was researching, I came across a podcast episode from my friend that I met over in CrimeCon UK, Casey from Cult Vault. She actually interviews a survivor from this, in my opinion, cult. So be sure to go check those out. I will have them linked in the description. All right. So what are we talking about today? Today, we are talking about the World of Twin Flames universe, AKA, in my opinion, one of the most predatory cults on this platform right here on YouTube.
Stand the way he acts.
Oh, you don't want yourself, and that's why you're pushing yourself out of your own home.
And I want to keep being happy, and I never want to.
You're not happy. You are numbed out. Show up every day in his house and drag it all into yours. You don't know better than God. One of your inner work, you, a millionaire.
What is a twin flame? So for me, when I think about it, I think now of popular couples like MGK and Megan Fox, who kind of clung to that term and used it quite a bit. And while it sounds like it's basically interchangeable with soulmate, that is not the case at all. A twin flame is supposed to be a bigger deal than a soulmate. The general theory is that twin flame is two people who were split into different bodies but share the same soul. So they're basically one soul in two different.
Okay, that's kind of scary because, like, isn't that sort of like what Lori Vallow kind of thought? Isn't that sort of like their theory that she was kind of going off of? I don't know. I know that there was something kind of weird with them too about thinking who, like, they were part of each other or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Interesting though. This stuff like just intrigues me, right? So
two different bodies, and twin flames makes soulmates kind of sound like, child's play in comparison. The general consensus is you'll probably have like many soulmates in your time, but there would only ever just be one twin flame. Enter Jeff and Shaleia Ayan, aka Jeff and Shaleia Divine. Although today Jeff proclaims himself as like the second coming of Christ, he didn't grow up always thinking that.
It's not the beard, the hair, blue eyes, but yes, I'm suggesting that could I be Christ?
Jeff was born and raised in Lapeer, Michigan. He says that he was born to working class parents. He was baptized Greek Orthodox, but then converted to Roman Catholic at the age of 7. He said he attended Catholic school from 2nd to 6th grade, but then transferred to public school. And then said that he still felt very passionate about God. So he kind of would go back to those Catholic roots and study as a young teen. As per his words, he said that he eventually became disassociated with the Catholic Church, and his main reason was based on their position on gay marriage. As per Jeff's own words on his website bio, Jeff felt God created people perfectly, and he believed that the church saw people in the LGBTQ+ community as fundamentally sinful. Jeff loved all people and believed they should be given the same right to marry whomever they choose to love. This sounds very inclusive and loving on paper, as per his words that he has on his site. We will definitely touch into that in a little bit. Those who knew him say he's basically like the class jokester in school. When they were younger, he had, quote, off the charts charisma. He was in the drama club. He liked to perform. He was always somebody who also loved. He loved. He liked to be in relationships, and a former girlfriend of his said that being in relationship with him was like being in a John Hughes movie where he were like the star, To his friends, he never really spoke about career goals, but the end goal was always to have a very comfortable lifestyle. In high school, he was even dabbling in investments. He wanted to have something that was self-sustaining. And a quote that I saw on or heard from the documentary was, maximum outcome with as little effort as possible. But he wanted to own his own empire. Jeff said that while he was attending business school at Western University, he came across a website about personal growth. And he said this was the first time that he encountered something where it said that you inside you have the ability to change yourself, create your own reality, and the results were infinite. After reading about this, he said a holy fire was lit into him, and it kind of brought him back onto the path of spirituality. He also started working with his first spiritual teacher, and he said that experience was so profound that he was actually visited by angels who came with a message from God that were saying your life purpose is to bring people back to God. And he wept and cried and vowed that he was going to fulfill this destiny. That fall, he said he sold all of his possessions, packed a backpack with some clothes, and then headed out to Northern California. Here he studied yoga, deepened his spiritual studies, and at the same time, he was also honing in on his business entrepreneurial career in internet marketing. He had kind of dabbled in a few different internet ventures. He had started a kind of lifestyle travel blog called Ender's Adventures. And then from that, as he was learning more spiritually, he tried to kind of go into the life and career coaching side of things, which is a little bit confusing because he was only 25 at the time, just basically for career had travel blogging and
life coaching. God, you guys, we know how dangerous that can be. Life coaching. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hello, Helen. Hello, Wonder. How are you, hun? Good to see you guys. We're just going to be here just for a little bit longer, but I will be later live on my other channel, on my main channel. So, yeah. So, we are talking about Twin Flame Universe cult. It is a cult, definitely, in my mind, for sure. Yes. So that's what we're kind of going over tonight. We're not going to get through it all, so this will be a multi-episode series, I think, because there's a lot, you guys, a lot, very much a lot. So I'm just going to bump forward just a teeny tiny little bit and keep going.
Obviously, we don't know what the context of the dissolve of her parents' relationship is, but I'm sure, when people get divorced, one or both of them are unhappy and are trying to seek that happiness and that betterment for everybody involved. Regardless, it's clear that whole situation affected Shaleia, and sadly, when she was 15, she was given another heartbreaking blow when she lost her mother to cancer. So she moved to the US, and friends said that relationship with her family remained quite strained. It sounds like her path was quite similar to Jeff's. She was kind of experimenting with different spiritual paths. And when she met Jeff, she was living in Sedona. She was working as a hairdresser, but she was also studying with a spiritual teacher. So she says her spiritual mentor is giving her all of these tools, how to unlock her full potential, heal her traumas. And while this is happening, she's learning to love herself, and she attracted her twin flame when she met Jeff on Facebook. Jeff flew out from Hawaii to go and visit Shaleia, and both of them said that when they met, there was this instant connection, unlike anything that they had ever experienced before. Both of them have said, like, we have been in relationships in the past, we have been, in love multiple times, but there was nothing like this connection. Jeff didn't know anything about twin flames. Shaleia did. And she basically explains to him, like, I think that's what this is. Like, we are each other's twin flames. So she decided to go all in with the relationship and then moved to Hawaii with Jeff. When she went out there, basically, they kind of melded together with her more extensive knowledge of the spiritual side of things and the twin flame side of everything, of their connection. And then with his experience in trying to do blogs and vlogging and having like a YouTube channel and stuff. And they melded them together and really turned that into their entire identity and then shifted that into a brand. So they started a YouTube channel to share.
Right, and I wonder if it was him, like if it was him that brought this out, or if it was in her, or if it was her that brought it out in him, because like they seem to be, like you said, Cheese, like they're both same pieces of poo-poo that use people and manipulate, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It just blows my mind, the stuff that they go. The lamp, you like the lamp, eh? You like that? 70s, club kind of. The lamp is amazing. It's awesome. It's like purple velvet or something, eh? It's like, it's pretty cool.
Share their knowledge and their experience and expertise in twin flames and how you could find your own twin flame. And they're not the only people who have like a channel talking about these things, but in my opinion, I feel like they have definitely taken their teaching series to a predatory business that is built off of people's desperation and trauma and vulnerability, which we're just getting our toes dipped into the hole we're about to jump down into. Okay. I think one thing that really just gets me so fired up here is, in my opinion, preying on somebody's desperation and desire to be loved is so deplorable, because it's something that for the majority of people, like, we yearn for. Like, who doesn't want to find love? Who doesn't want to find their twin flame? And the issue is when you
exactly. And that's one of my big points. How they manipulate these people by using their own emotions. It's sad.
Can't find that, or say you think you have found that and you lose that, there's just like not a lot that hurts more than heartbreak in the world. It causes people to get so low in life sometimes, and in that vulnerable state, they go out and they try to search for answers. And some of them start out by, when will I find my soulmate? Did I lose my soulmate? How do I know if I just lost the love of my life? And then you start seeing postings about twin flames, like, oh, okay, breaking down what a soulmate is, and then a twin flame, and then that kind of gets you stumbled into that that rabbit hole and enter the twin flame universe.
Hi, I'm Shaleia.
I'm Jeff. Hi, it's Jeff.
And Shaleia.
Today we're going to talk about twin flames.
While they have their YouTube channel where you can watch videos for free, and they also have like free spin-off videos that you can watch, they took that and then kind of turned it into like an MLM twin flame course. They started the Twin Flame Ascension School, and that is definitely the main push. And what they say will take you to the next level and guarantee, their words, not mine, that you will find your twin flame.
Your journey is yours, and no one can do it for you. However, we do have a very solid ironclad guarantee. We guarantee harmonious union with your true twin flame as a result of this class.
There's different ways to come across Twin Flame Universe. There is their YouTube channel. They have a Facebook group. They have paid ads. They have a website. So however you come across it, basically there's a link that everybody.
And lately they have been in a little bit of trouble. This twin flame thing. It is in the news. It is all over the place lately. So I did go to their website, and there's nothing there except for a statement that is like in response to all of this twin flame calling out kind of thing that's been going on lately. So yeah, their website is taken down, obviously, and it just has you can't do anything on it. Just you go there, and it's just a statement that pops up, and we'll look at that after. We might get to it today, or maybe another day. I'm not quite sure. So we'll try to get through as much as we can here today.
Leads you back to the website to sign up for lessons, join the school, become a student. And
and I also thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know that this isn't like, as true crime kind of, as, somebody got, murmured and all that kind of stuff. But this is still true crime in my eyes. And when I read this, so I just had to talk about it. It's unbelievable. It's crazy.
It's even on the website where you're reading through it, and they've got a frequently asked question tab. And basically everywhere it's saying, if you follow this, if you listen to us, we guarantee results. Not only do they guarantee it, but they go as far as saying that it's their teaching that is the only one out there that can heal all blocks and barriers that are preventing you from having harmonious union. Now, the starting cost of their Ascension School is $3,333. The everything package is $8,888. Now, there is
Woo! Ba-boom, ba-boom. Shit, man. If you want to send me $3,330, I'll give you some life purpose too. You send me $8,000, girl, boy, I will give you eternal life. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Hey, and you see the numbers, Oh my God, 3333 8888. I mean, that's a little creepy to me too, but my goodness. Only 12 installments of $888. Oh my goodness, you guys. That's insane. That's insane.
there is micro mini courses and stuff for a couple $100s that you can pay also to just kind of dabble in it as well. But these are the main pushes. They're also big numbers people. So you can see that, looking for the numbers and the signs, like the 3333 8888. There we go. Like I said, they also have that private Facebook group. They also have a trauma healing program. You can also order meals through their startup called Divine Dish, and they now also have a church. I guess the appeal that they try to push is that you can have what they have. They are real life walking examples of twin flames who have unlocked the secret of how they got to where they are and how you can get to where they are and find your harmonious twin flame union. It's a phrase that they
Oh, son of a bitch. Are you serious? I read that whole fucking thing muted. I read that whole fucking thing muted, you guys. Seriously. Oh my god damn. Shit. Okay, yeah, you can drink for the mutes. Fucking rights, man. Might as well get something out of it, you know? Anyways. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, so this says, you were created by God with a perfect divine complement. This person completes you perfectly in every way and was literally designed for you by God to explore the infinite joy and ever-expanding bliss of eternity with together. Your twin flame is your highest teacher, the perfect receiver of your love and wisdom, your best friend, perfect partner, and your ultimate lover. You were created with only one ultimate lover, and not time, space, nor circumstance, nothing can truly separate you. Through the teachings of our gurus, Jeff and Shaleia, developed, you can learn how to clear the infusion of separation between you and your twin flame and return together forever in perfect, harmonious twin flame union. And then it says, if you would like to learn more, please visit .com, where you can sign up for the free 8-lesson twin flame introductory course. Wow, that's a mouthful. I know, I hate this already too, right? Yes. Yeah. You like all kinds of true crime. Awesome. That's good, you guys. That's awesome. I like that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. And yeah, I was muted for so long, you guys. I wasn't even, and I couldn't see chat because I was like, I had the screen like full size so that I'd be able to read it. So I didn't even see chat. I didn't even see you guys. I didn't even see you guys. Boston, muted. Hey, yo, bitch, we can't hear you. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, I love you guys so much. Yeah, right? A lover. Lover. I'm looking for my lover. Oh my goodness. You guys are so awesome to me. Okay. Let's keep going just for a little bit here. My other live is at like 10:10 or something like that. I don't know what the hell time. Somewhere like that. So I want some time to prepare for that one too. So let's keep going. And we will continue with this one. I am going to try to, I could probably go tomorrow night. I could probably do 2 lives, one on here, and we can continue this one. Absolutely. So let's keep going here.
Use a lot. And the reason why I kind of tossed in the term twin flame MLM is because yes, they push the school, they push the teachings and the courses and buy all that. There's like over 600 hours of video to watch through these courses, but their main motive now seems to be recruitment. So you don't just learn from Jeff and Shaleia, although like most of the libraries of the classes and stuff like that are them, but you learn from a coach that they have trained and they have taught this secret recipe to. And those coaches.
And that's how it works, right? They are the main teachers, Jeff and Shaleia. And then you take their course and you learn what they apparently know and what they teach you. And then you are able to teach other people, right? Recruit probably and teach others. But it's even deeper than that. That's for sure. Yeah, coach, no thanks. Okay, we've seen what life coaches are like. Ain't nothing good about a life coach over here on YouTube.
Can in turn recruit other coaches. So basically what they say is not only can you find your twin flame and get into your harmonious twin flame union, but you can also unlock infinite financial success. Keep in mind, to get to like the highest tier of a twin flame ascension coach, you need to have watched every video and paid for like the entirety. And that's really where you realize how predatory everything is. I have watched far too many videos than I would like to admit, that I hope will just like unsear themselves from my brain. I also joined the Facebook group. Yeah. Where I was able to see for myself how unqualified these people are to be giving advice and working through really hard times in some of the members' lives. I literally saw somebody post about how heartbroken she was that her twin flame had cheated on her. And the response managed to turn it around on her, saying that he's cheating because there is something in you that is making him want to do that.
Oh, my God. Oh, that pisses me. Hey, what happened here? Oh, my ad blocker has been updated. Thank you, ad blocker. I appreciate that. God damn it. Now I lost my page. Where the hell did it go? Fucking ad blocker. Hang on here a second, you guys. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, ad blocker popped up and said it was updated and it took my page away. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. That's horrible. And that's part of the plan, I guess you could say, right? Is that they make these people think that they're not good enough. You know, it's pretty sick. I'm gonna read this out here for you guys, and I won't be able to see chat, but I'm not muted, so I'm good. So let me read this out here for you. It says here, you got cheated on because there was some pattern in your consciousness that allowed for it. It will continue to be mirrored until you heal it, and it will be mirrored just as much by other people. It's not your twin flame you need to forgive. It's yourself. You should have been doing the mirror exercise for yourself all along. Giving up and settling for someone else's person without healing the pattern isn't the answer, because you'll keep on experiencing the pattern with any number of people until it's healed. And this person responds back with, I do the mirror exercises for me, not for him. I will heal the pattern to be with a soulmate, not with him. Goodness. It's just all manipulation, and it's really sad. It's really sad.
So you have to find out what that is and heal it. Have you tried the mirror exercise? And the mirror exercise is like the premise of their teaching.
Today we're going to talk about twin flame mirroring. Ooh. All that good stuff.
So let's go through the mirror exercise on their website. So they say, example 1, step 1, identify the upset conscious sentence. Who are you upset with? What are you upset about and why? For example, I'm upset with my twin flame because I feel rejected by him or her because he or she is ignoring me. Step 2, invert all pronouns to point to yourself. We do this because what you experience externally is simply a reflection of an inner state. For example, I am upset with myself because I am rejecting myself and I am ignoring myself. It's already feeling problematic. Step 3, ask yourself whether this is true. The answer is yes. It will always be true because you can only experience a pattern that is within you. Example answer, yes, it's true. I don't acknowledge my feelings and I ignore and reject my own boundaries. I don't feel like I'm good enough to be loved, so I ignore my needs and I don't nurture myself. Step 4, once you've identified this place within you, ask, what does he or she need to feel fully loved right now? Give yourself space to receive the answer from within. Once you know it, give yourself the love that this part of you is asking for. Remain with this part of you until you feel it receive everything he or she needed. Well, that doesn't even really make sense. Remain with this part of you until you feel it receive.
Yeah, it was like I had a brainwash 101 or something. I mean, fuck, this is unbelievable. And we haven't even reached the depth of this yet. Not even close, you guys. Not even close.
Everything he or she needed. Oh, so like you're feeling it received until they feel it received. So basically, you could have just randomly met somebody that you think and believe is your twin flame. They're rejecting you, and then you blame it on yourself because there's something wrong with you that they're rejecting you for. Like, and then the fact of saying like that there's boundaries and stuff within that. No, that's the boundary. Some people just don't want to be with another person, and that's not your fault. So to sit in a mirror because someone has rejected you and be like, oh, there is something that I am exuding that is making this person not want to be.
And that's so sad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He needs a mirror so he can shave that hair poking out of his color. Yes.
Be with me. I can't. And this is where it gets so problematic because they're basically saying like, instead of holding somebody accountable for not treating you the way
manly,
that you
isn't it?
are hoping for, you have to take responsibility. Like, it's your fault they're doing this. There are people who have been ex-members, ex-students who, when they were in it, they were having a hard time accepting that their twin flame had filed a restraining order against them because they didn't accept the boundary of the twin flame, saying they were not interested in pursuing something. So the answer of her being upset with the restraining order was to look within, because you put that restraining order on yourself. A Facebook member said, You made false statements, not the person who did that in the restraining order. Why did you do that to yourself? Seeing some of those interactions for myself, even in the group, I mean, I saw some of the examples on the documentary that I watched, but actually going in.
Oh gosh, I hope you guys go back and read those. I'm definitely going to. We don't have time to stop on every single one and read them right now, but they will be available on live. So I'm definitely going to go back and read this stuff. It's so intriguing to me. It really is. It really is. It just makes me want to just sit and watch more and more and like just learn more about it. And my mind wants to be blown, and it does get blown watching this. That's for sure. So
in and going into this group and reading these posts. There are a lot like that. And then almost like I'm going to say 90% of them, it'll be like, how is that making you feel? Did you try the mirror exercise? There was literally a former member who was in a DV situation. Her twin flame placed his hands around her neck. She was scared. She went to the group, and one of the responses was, he's trying to be your divine masculine. So is there something in you that you're not letting him do that? Did you try the mirror exercise?
Yeah, really? I mean, seriously, I'd be like, this motherfucker put his fucking hands around my neck. Like, what the hell are you talking about? That ain't no fucking twin flame nothing. My goodness. And it's really sad that like there are people out there that are so vulnerable in themselves and in how, whatever it is that they're searching for, that they get, caught up in all of this stuff and they start to believe it, it's crazy.
I'm going to rage right now. It's kind of why I'm laughing, because it's like, did you try the mirror exercise? Like,
Rage,
how about,
babe, girl,
did you
rage.
get out? Are you okay? Did you file a police report? Like, did you do the effing mirror exercise? I can't. I literally cannot. And I understand that there are situations where, yes, like self-healing and doing that like inner work for yourself can be beneficial, but every situation is not your fault. I deal with learning about victims on a daily basis, and the thought of one of those people being in a situation and something horrible happening to them, and thinking like if they had come across somebody like this and just being like, oh, like you put yourself there, like that's your fault. You trusted that person. Like these people are thinking like, this is my other partner. Like I try to understand, like, to be like, you aren't doing the mirror exercise enough. And it's attracting.
Okay, that's me right there. If I was an on camera person, that would be me. The hands going and the fucking just like, I can't even, like, you know what I mean? That's me behind here. But I'm just not on camera, so I'm just like her though. I'm like making faces and doing all kinds of things.
Bad things happening to you in some situations, like with the people that I learn about daily, like their lives are gone. And I don't think that the mirror exercise would have effing prevented that. There are just shit people out there who do bad things to other people. And it's not because you've attracted that to yourself. I keep thinking and going back to like the phrase boundaries there, because like there's just none. Like I said, in this group, they have told people to break up marriages if they believe that their twin flame is their twin flame, but that person is married to somebody else.
So,
Oh my God. Yeah, so just go in and just take somebody's man or take somebody's woman. Just be like, yeah, sorry, man. Like, that's my twin flame. So let's go, baby. I'm fucking, it's like, whoa. Animated. Yeah, I'm animated. And speaking of animated, does anybody know a good, like, where do people get, like, when you like go into the camera and like you can be a character, or you can like Jewels. I don't know if you guys ever watched Jewels, the show Jewels, or the channel Jewels. Well, she's a bee, and like the bee talks like when she talks. So if anybody knows, Cheese, you might know because you know everything. So if anybody knows, then just like let me know, because I'd like to start doing something like that. I think it would be really fun. To like, but I would know to know like how they do it, what to download, all that kind of stuff. I don't know what I would be, but like maybe a ladybug or something, something backwoodsy. I don't know. Anyways, way off topic, but you said the word animated and it made me think of that. So if anybody knows how they do it when they go on live and it changes you to something. And like it moves when you move, talks when you talk, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it would be really cool. I could be a raccoon or something, or, that would be so cool. A butterfly. It could be a butterfly. Everybody knows I love butterflies. So, okay, here we go. We don't have very much time left with this, so let's keep going.
Dissolve that marriage. Don't worry about that spouse.
Right, and they're just talking about how if your soul or if your twin flame like is already married, then you need to go in there and like break up that marriage and take your flame with you. Like, really? Wow.
Spouse.
Yeah.
If your heart's true calling is your twin flame, there's nothing that can stand between the two of you. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
And like I said, they've even encouraged people to go as far as stalking, which has led to a number of members being arrested and charged.
Show up every day in his house and drag him over to yours. Start grabbing his stuff and putting it in your house.
And this is like a two-way street. So the same can be said where somebody, is feeling like, oh, I'm being rejected. Well, why is my twin flame rejecting them? And they're like, okay, like actually they're rejecting yourself. You're rejecting yourself, and you need to open up more for them to come. And it's like, so it all doesn't make sense. I can't even try to make it make sense because everything is just like a double speak here. They're like, okay, your twin flame is rejecting you, but just keep pushing. And then if the twin flame is doing something wrong, like you're in a DV situation, like where are the boundaries for your safety? Where are the boundaries for the person you're pursuing safety? Like there aren't any. Like the word boundary, although they've used it, I don't know if they know what the term is because they're encouraging you to step over them to get to like your twin flame. But then when
that's crazy. You've used my talking pet before, but I just searched the app store. Yes. What is it called? Is it like an AI generator or I don't know. I know what to look like. Like when H makes Mallory ahead of Broccoli. That's a TikTok filter. Yeah, I'll have to look, and maybe I'll ask Jules what she uses, because she's a cute little bee. It's so cute. But anyways, I don't know. Way off topic. Seriously, egotistical BS. Absolutely. It's crazy. Like there's nobody in his family. I wonder about his family actually. He must not really talk to his family. He doesn't have his mom. Like where's his mom or his dad, or you know what I mean? Like what the hell? Where are they? Why aren't they telling him to shut up? Because they probably live in $1 million house too. So yeah. Everything. Well, you haven't figured out how to kidnap Canadian slaves yet. Well, you need to get yourself some snowshoes. That's one hint. I'll give you one hint. You need to get yourself some snowshoes.
when that twin flame like puts up a boundary, like you keep going. And then if they're doing something wrong to you, like there's no boundary. I can't, this doesn't make sense, right? I can't make it make sense because it doesn't make sense. There was actually a former member that Alice Hines, who did the Vanity Fair article, spoke to. And this woman in particular was one of those people who had a restraining order placed against her from her ex-partner. This guy even ended up like reaching out to her family being like, I've tried every method that I can. Like she's just not understanding that there's no hope here. Like she has to move on for her mental health. I'm trying to move on. She's making that really difficult. And he even expressed that he felt like she was like in a delusion and she was being encouraged to continue pursuing him by what he believed was like some sort of cult that she might have gotten herself wrapped into. And so when she went to share with Jeff and Shaleia that there was a restraining order, it was like they praised her. Jeff congratulated her and said, you are trusting and having faith in the process, and you are following God and you're following yourself. And he quotes that, I have enormous trust in you now when before I had none, because she got a restraining order placed against her for harassing somebody. And then it's that like validation that they give you paired with a constant reminder, like, oh yeah, like just keep up with it, keep listening to them, but you just got to trust in God in your process. Like take those classes, don't give up, because you are going to be with your twin flame. And that control, manipulation is so effing unethical. Like I can't even. You have people out here like desperate, opening up to you, sharing their traumas, and it's for your financial gain. Like at the end of the day here, that is the whole picture here. And they can say all day that it's not, but it is. Like coaches and members, they're encouraged to take out Facebook ads to recruit people.
Wow, unbelievable, this stuff. Yeah, team of dogs. Yeah, you got to train them. They all need little booties. You need to bring, usually it's like, I don't know, like 6 months worth of food along just in case. So, yeah. And lover of the law. I love that. I love that. Thank you for watching me and hanging out. In just over an hour, I'll be live on my other page. Channel, I guess, not page, channel, on my other channel. And over there, of course, it's the chroma and the drama. And we're going to talk about Veda. It's a Veda evening. So, yeah. So let's watch a little bit more of this. And I'm going to try and go a little bit further. Let's watch what they're saying here.
Are you alone?
No.
You have God, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have this one figured out. That's why you came to me, isn't it? To get this thing.
See, and these are like video calls, that they do with these people. And they just manipulate the fuck out of them.
That's why you sat through every class. You dealt with all the hard shit. You showed up today. You're not happy alone, are you?
I always choose to be happy, and I already am. And I want to keep being happy, and I never
That's
want
your lie.
to.
You're not happy. You are numbed out. You cannot be happy without your something.
But I am happy.
I've had about enough of that, Sophie. I've had about enough of your disrespect of me.
It's getting pretty old.
Well,
I will not be abused by you, Sophie. You don't know better than God. And you must surrender to him.
The next issue that they ran into really quickly is that the group is around 80% or more women. So the large majority of the people are looking for their male twin flame. So the next heavy push was that there is a divine masculine and a divine feminine, and you are either one or the other, and your anatomy should match that active role.
Okay, and here I think maybe we'll cut it off because like the next part that goes into gets pretty fucked up, you guys. In my mind, it is fucked up. So maybe we will I'll just let this play just a little bit longer so we can kind of get a sort of a glimpse of what we're gonna talk about. And I will schedule a live again on this channel tomorrow. We'll do something again tomorrow. I have the time to during the week, like Tuesday and Wednesdays are basically like no, not Tuesday, Wednesdays and Thursdays are basically like my days off, you could kind of say. All the other days, I drive my daughter to work and pick her up. So, and she works in the evenings. Well, she works in the days and evenings. So she usually gets off work at around 7, 8, 9. Anytime between there, she gets off work. So it's hard to kind of schedule. That's why my lives are kind of late and all that kind of stuff anyways. But okay, let's listen to this just a little bit more because she's going to start explaining some pretty fucked up stuff.
That's presenting. According to former students who would see a lot of this discussion in the private Zoom meetings, they would say that Jeff and Shaleia would say, if you're divine masculine, you should be physically male because that is what God intends. So they would tell like certain women in the group, you are divine masculine. God has told us you are divine masculine. You need to lean into that with everything. There was a person that was in the doc that they lightly touched on.
So what that means is you are like telling this person that telling a woman that you are divine masculine. What they're basically telling them is that they need to like kind of they're basically need to transform themselves into whatever gender it is that they are told by these people that they are. Like, that's fucked up. Like, they literally make these people change genders. Like, what? Anyway,
that person wasn't speaking in the doc, but they were using it as an example. And I'm going to refer to him by his first initial, which is G. So after being in the Twin Flame Universe group for like over 2 years, G, who was female at the time, had not found harmonious union yet. Then the story is that two people that were in the group that were close to G reached out and said they had been speaking with Jeff and Shaleia, and Jeff and Shaleia, wanted to know how G perceived themselves like in a relationship. Like, were you divine masculine or divine feminine? And the reason we're asking is we believe that there's like a gender block going on here. So through the mirror exercise and meditation, G came to realize that he was divine masculine and transition. The next thing after that was that the coaches were like, oh, it's been revealed that we've channeled your twin flame. We know who your actual twin flame is. The twin flame that you believed all this time is a false twin flame, and your twin flame is actually B, who was a member of this community. So I guess G reaches out to B and says that this is what he's been told. And at first she was really hesitant because she's straight and was also emotionally attached to the person that she believed was her twin flame. Like, she's doing all of this work.
And now that's some crazy fucking shit. Like, unbelievable. And if you heard her just say that, like, it starts becoming internal. right? Like they're like, oh yeah, your twin flames out there, blah, blah, blah. And then some of them, I guess, maybe don't like trend or they don't find their twin flame, or they're having a hard time or whatever, and then they're told, oh, well, you know why you're having a hard time? Well, because, lady, you're actually masculine, whatever they called it, masculine divine, something like that. So then, like, they start changing these people's freaking genders. And then they, like, start, they start pairing them up with other people within, like, this cult group, whatever you want to call it, right? Oh my God. What the fucking hell? So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I think we will stop right there. That is a good way. That's a good divine masculine. So get top surgery. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And that one did. She literally had a double mastectomy because this Shaleia and Jeff basically convinced her that she was masculine. She was the masculine one, and paired with another woman, like who, no, paired with a guy, sorry, who was told in the same group that he was, feminine, divine. I think that's what they call it. So these two people have completely, they each have switched who they like are, and then they've been paired with somebody else who also has completely flipped their life from being a guy to being a girl. And you know what I'm like, what is like, oh my God, it's literally some fucked up shit. I'm not even kidding. It's some fucked shit. Yes. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy shit. But anyways, I will leave this right here, and I do have a whole bunch of stuff open here that is all connected to this cult, this twin flame cult thing. So yeah, I will right, exactly, lover. The lie, I agree. Very well said. Just damn, what about her karma? I mean, shoot, I'd be scared as fuck if I were her, although I'd never even think of doing, evil. How do people come up with this shit? I'm scared for the future of our species. Absolutely. Absolutely. My goodness. My goodness. Alrighty, you guys. Well, I don't really have an outro yet. I am working on a couple videos and stuff like that for this channel. So I don't have like the same intro over here as I do over there. You know what I mean? So hopefully that will be coming up soon. And watch the page also just for me like sharing stories that were within the courts now and within the news and media that have to do with true crime and all that kind of stuff during the week while I'm not live. So yes. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. And I will be over on my main channel in, I can't remember what time it is. I think it's like 10:10, something like that. I always pick a weird time. I don't know why. I just do. So I think it's around 10:10. And we'll get into some fuck shit. We'll get into some fuck shit. Yeah. Ooh, lover of the law. Yes. They're probably getting exposed now. But they have done some crazy shenanigans. And it's awful how they've scammed so many of their followers. Oh my goodness. Yes. I would love to hear about that. Maybe you'll come up on panel one day and you can let us know. Yes. Alrighty. Thank you, lover. I'll see you over there for sure. Absolutely. And you too, Cheese. Absolutely. Blank. And everybody here that's kind of in bushes. A few of you in the bushes. So, all right, you guys. Me over and out. And I'll see you in about an hour. All right. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon. All right. Goodbye, you guys.